Hello people of the internet, it's Jamie from BestNerdLife here once again. Recently I decided to play Blossom Tales: The Sleeping King on my Nintendo Switch again, now that the dust from The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening remake has settled. I think I'm slightly late to the party when I say that I absolutely adore this game. I actually bought this game in 2018 and wrote a blog post for it. But now that I've had a little more time thanks to this whole lockdown thing, I've decided to make a video about it. The script for this video is an adaptation of that original post. Released back in early 2017 by developer Castle Pixel, LLC, and published by FDG Entertainment. There is a massive amount of charm on display here, from the cute setup of the story to the well-realised pixel art. There's plenty to like about this game. It's a huge throwback to action-adventure games of old, and the comparisons that can be made to games like The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past are innumerable. This game definitely understands the pedigree that it came from, and overall, that's great. Fans of the original Zelda games will instantly recognise a variety of mechanics found in Blossom Tales. The overhead fixed angle perspective is present, with the player character moving in the cardinal directions from screen to screen. Heart boosters can be collected from a variety of puzzles, and there are a multitude of challenges to help boost your chances of survival. There are themed dungeons with bosses. Items and weapons can be found along the way and used in specific scenarios and against said bosses. All very solid, if slightly generic mechanics to have in a video game, especially as these are mechanics that were established in such solid games previously. There are other more unique aspects too though. There's also a stamina meter that you can upgrade in a similar fashion to the heart boosters, and this makes combat a little more tactical. Your sword can be used almost indefinitely, but wouldn't it be better and safer to use a ranged attack at the cost of some stamina? Decisions. While the game is mechanically sound, I think it's a story that shines through. The very core of the narrative is pretty generic, with the hero travelling the world to save someone who is in danger from an evil villain. What really elevates this story is the wonderfully cute way that the story is framed. The adventure begins when two children wake their sleeping grandpa with the hope of him telling them an epic and heroic tale. Grandpa begins to tell his grandchildren about a brave elf boy who lived in a magical land called Hut, but is cut off because he's told that one a million times before. This is an adorable and playful acknowledgement of what has come before this game, and it really sets a light-hearted tone. Grandpa instead tells a tale of the great kingdom of Blossom, where the young Lily lives, and this transitions into the game proper. It's a wonderfully charming way to start, and that charm continues throughout the game. At various points, the children will interrupt the gameplay with their thoughts and reactions to what is happening. A few small decisions can be made through these interruptions, mostly ones concerning which enemies are encountered first. If Lily should die, then both Grandpa and the children will react accordingly. It's a great aspect of the game that really builds a charming narrative, but this also reminds the player that they are playing through an actual narration of a story. The kids are along for the ride with the player, and that gives a bit more depth to the game. Overall, there are a lot of things to love about this game. A minor nitpick that I have is with the graphics. While visually appealing and extremely well rendered, the pixel art has nowhere near the same standard of detail that the games of the past had. A shame, but nothing ruins the game. I found Blossom Tales: The Sleeping King to be a very enjoyable experience, despite the fact that it ends up being far shorter than I hoped. It was definitely too easy in the latter parts of the game. I would highly recommend it to anyone wishing for an alternative to more classic The Legend of Zelda games. This game has no trouble proudly declaring exactly what its inspirations are, and I think this genuinely enhances the experience. It's so much more than a shoddy hack job, or a clone, or a reskin, and it works hard to tell you that. So anyway, let me know your thoughts about this cutesy little game, The Legend of Zelda, and anything else Nintendo for that matter down below in the comments. As always, if you enjoyed this video, then comment, like and share with your friends. And if you want to see more videos like this, then don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for your time and keep living that best nerd life.